Hi, I am Dr. Arif Akhtar, and today I want to challenge a very common myth that erectile dysfunctions, or in short, ED, is only a problem of aging. So, erectile dysfunction, the truth is, I am seeing more of men in their 20s and 30s walk into my clinic struggling with these conditions, confused, anxious, and sometimes ashamed. Now, the thing is, let me say this upfront in the very beginning of this video. You are not alone, and this is not your fault. So, new research is uncovering a lot of issues regarding erectile dysfunctions, some hidden causes from digital habits to lifestyle triggers that are silently impacting men's vitality. So, stay with me for the next 5 minutes as we discuss a lot about what is triggering younger generations to have this condition. This could change the way you think about your body and your health. A 2024 meta-analysis, which was published in Sexual Medicine Review, revealed that 23% of new ED cases are in men under 40 years of age. Even more striking was that in over 50% of these cases, there was no physical or hormonal cause or organic cause, which means that something else is going on, something which is deeper and often overlooked by the clinician as well as the patient. We are not just talking about aging, we are talking about the modern stressors hijacking overall male health, subtly, steadily, and silently. So let's talk about with big one, the digital overstimulation. In today's world, we are regularly and constantly exposed to fast, very exaggerated content that portray unrealistic image of relationship and intimacy. This is very common. If I quote a overall percentage, that is almost 90% of the males are indulged in all this thing. This does not affect the mind, it changes the brain reward circuit. Over time, the natural, emotional, and the physical arousal get dulled. This is now termed as digital desensitization syndrome. A 2023 Italian study found that frequent exposure to such digital content was linked to a 35% increase in the erectile performance issues, even in men with normal hormonal profile. This is important, normal hormonal profile. The problem is not in the body, it is the way the brain rewired, or the brain has been rewired. Here is another silent villain, a sedentary lifestyle, which is nowadays very common. Long working hours, lack of exercise, and excessive abdominal fat all triggers hormonal imbalance in our body. Even a modest increase in the waist size can reduce the testosterone by up to 30%. Now that is significant. A 2024 Harvard study showed that men who usually exercise 4 to 5 times in a week had half the risk of erectile dysfunction as compared to an inactive piece, regardless of whatever age group they belongs to. Movements fuel circulations, and a good circulation is vital for performance, which is exact reason why we have erectile dysfunctions in younger males. Now let's talk about what you put in your body. Vaping, energy drinks, pre-workout stimulants are nowadays very trendy thing. But most people don't realize that they causes microvascular constrictions, meaning that they leads to decrease in the blood flow even to delicate areas of our body. Now this has been published in several studies. I will quote one of the studies which was published in Urology Times in 2025. They have found that men under 35 years of age who frequently use these substances had a 43% higher chance of reporting decreased performance. The lesson: what gives you a boost during the day might be draining you at night. So let's not forget mental health. Performance anxiety, overthinking, unresolved stress, burnout can directly disrupt your body's ability to respond naturally. But there is another twist. The medication prescribed to treat these issues, especially certain drugs or like antidepressants can even cause erectile dysfunctions as a side effect of those drugs. A 2025 review in the Journal of Men's Health revealed that nearly 60% of the young men on selective serotonin reuptake inhibitor SSRIs report some form of erectile dysfunctions, or we call it in general words sexual dysfunctions. The takeaway: you must never ignore mental wellness, but always work with your doctor, especially your urologist, to tailor the treatment that support both your mind and your manhood. This is very important. So we have to make a balance between what drugs we are taking. So here is the truth: erectile dysfunctions in young men is not rare. It is real, it is rising and alarming, and it is reversible. Your lifestyle, your mental health, and your habit, they all matters in aggregations or in corporations. If you are struggling, don't self-diagnose or suffer in silence. There is always a help and there is a hope. If this video helped you, give it a insight into your conditions, what you are suffering from, share it with someone who might benefit, and subscribe for more real and research backed health insight. Thanks.